Thank you very much, Anna, and thank you for doing a spectacular job as our MC this evening. Thank you so much. And I want to acknowledge with gratitude from all of us here and many more besides Sarah Butler-Sloss, the executive chair. You and so many others you lead have done to make this entire program possible. And I want to give special thanks to the lead sponsors, British Gas and Climate Care, and all of the charitable funders. Let's give them all a I want to acknowledge my colleagues and business partners, Colin LeDuc, and Jason Scott from Generation Investment Management. And I thank all of you for the opportunity and privilege of being here. I was talking earlier with Ian Duncan Smith, the former Tory leader, about the links between the greatest American president in U.S. history, Abraham Lincoln, and England, and the particular organization that you have been associated with. And President Lincoln said during the darkest hours of American history, during our Civil War, we must disenthrall ourselves, and then we will save our country. And thrall, which sounds like an ancient word, means roughly the mental imprisonment by shared illusions. And we are ourselves living in the illusion that we can dig as much carbon as possible out of the earth and burn it as quickly as possible without consequence. And of course it's not true. And the climate crisis has become the most prominent symptom of a deeper underlying collision between our civilization as it has grown and evolved and the surprisingly fragile ecological system of this planet. We have more than quadrupled human population in less than 100 years. And the technologies we now use routinely are thousands of times more powerful than any that our grandparents were able to use. And our thinking has changed as well. There is, particularly in the industrial world, an unnatural focus on short-term horizons with success or failure being measured every 90 days. And in other fields on very short-term measurements that really make no sense compared to the human life cycle or to the mandates of ecology. And so we must disenthrall ourselves, and then we will save our planet. And it can seem, as one of your questions at the beginning implied, Anna, sometimes discouraging. But no one can attend an event like this one, and there is no other event like this one, and fail to be encouraged. The solutions that are being innovated by these pioneers and award winners around the world encourage and inspire all of us. The Latin American poet Antonio Machado once wrote a famous verse that is translated into English as, "Pathwalker, there is no path. You must make a path as you walk." And these pathwalkers are making a path from the present to a sustainable future that will involve low carbon and much more care for the environment. We are now in a period when we must find a path from a present where the most that is politically imaginable still falls short of what is needed in order to truly solve the climate crisis. One of the greatest poets writing in the English language, T.S. Eliot, once famously wrote that between the intention and the act falls the shadow. And between here and where we need to be is a shadow across which we must shed light and find a path that we can take to a sustainable world. Mahatma Gandhi, one of the greatest leaders in the history of the world, said in a well-known phrase, "You must become the change you wish to see in the world." And what impresses me most about these award winners, and the runners-up, by the way, and I love the design of this whole program, that all of these individuals and groups honored are winners, and all will receive great prizes as a result. What impresses me most about all of them is that they truly are becoming the change they want to see in the world. Gandhi also spoke about what he called satyagraha, which translates, I'm told, into English as truth force. And we in the industrial world face a great challenge in recognizing and responding to the truth about our circumstances worldwide. The truth is we're putting 70 million tons of global warming pollution into the Earth's atmosphere every 24 hours. The truth is that's unsustainable. We have to change. An American writer, M. Scott Peck, who wrote a lovely and much-read book called The Road Less Traveled, had an interesting definition of evil, which was shared with me at Cambridge University. It was, evil is absence of truth. If truth force is the power to change the world and renew its potential, then the absence of truth is truly the evil against which we must fight with the light of what we know to be real and true. There is an African proverb that says, if you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. We must go far quickly. And these award winners and the wonderful sponsors and those who organize this program have told us how to illuminate a path toward the truth that the entire world can use to find a path to a sustainable future together. I hope we can do it quickly. Thank you very much.
Very much for being here this evening. It means an enormous amount to everybody here.